Hey, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing well today. Been a little bit of a chillier day out, but I was testing some stuff last night, and I was wanting to get some Ratchet and Clank streamed, as it is one of my favorite games ever. Um, and I haven't messed around with like the what's it called? Like the PS2 emulator. I haven't messed around with that in years. So last time that I had messed around with it, Ratchet and Clank was very messy, very buggy. It's kind of like the DK64 of PS2 games for emulator wise. But thanks to Merc, he helped me get this set up last night, and I was like, man, really wanting to play through this. And I was testing it, I was making sure everything was all right, and I had already gotten through like a quarter of the game in just a little time I tested. I was like, oh fuck, I actually need to sit down and stream this before I just beat it all in one go. I'm doing pretty alright, can't complain. It's been a pretty nice night. Um, I woke up late last night, been short week at work, so I kind of slept in yesterday, woke up for the tournament stuff, and I've just been awake since. Last night had um Adzi in 3D, T Unit, Turbo Chicken Man, 6490, um, and I think Rec and Brandon. I think that's everyone who attended last night's tournament uh stream for round one. Adzi got the shutout bonus for going 10-0. It was Adzi versus Chicken Man. Adzi went 3-0. Pretty impressive, but also Adzi is an unbelievably godly beast at GoldenEye, so it is no surprise. That man is like if you took like like a live gorilla to just a fucking anything. That man's diabolical. He will destroy anything. He's really good at the game. Thankfully I am safe in my single player game. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games ever, and it's nice being able. Is it dropping frames? No, no frames dropped so far. Um, this is one of my favorite games that I've ever played through, and now that I don't really have to worry too much about doing the tournament stuff myself, I can kind of like sit back and help out and keep producing the videos and such. Um, I can kind of just enjoy doing streaming again and more content creation stuff. If it does look any bit choppy at all, it could just be the game itself, as I think the game runs natively at 30. Aw. I gotta pump those numbers up. I had a copy of Ratchet and Clank as a kid that got scratched up. So Veldin, the first level, and the last level in the game, um, were scratched. They just didn't work. And like, so I had one save that took place in the level after Veldin, and I would that's how I'd replay the game. I could never play through the last level, and I could never replay through the first level, which sucked because they are both my favorite levels in the game. Also, first thing
Welcome to
to do is go right into the options and disable this fucking camera. There we go. Now it's
Gadgeton Help
fixed.
Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travel. The help desk is a free service provided by
This is the one I grew up with the most as a kid. It's probably not the one I've replayed through the most. I'd probably say that would be like Going Commando. But this is definitely the one that I always wish like to go back to and stuff. And I even bought a second copy of it a few months ago to replay through it, and then finding out that it runs so much better on the PS2 emulator. I'm like, okay, now I gotta like actually play through it again. Ah, shit. Because I wanted to get a PS2 controller and then maybe an adapter if not, and a like a bunch of other stuff for to do PS2 streams, and I was like, well, if this works, I'll just do this for now. Oh yeah, every time.
You just picked up nanotech. Whenever you
It's always like the best level 2 that'll always have some sort of issue.
rebuild your body from the inside out.
Awesome, man. My first time around through this, I was cruising through this campaign. Like I was already on World 5 in like the first hour of playing. I'm like, okay, I gotta like actually just stream it. It's like we're gonna beat this whole damn thing. I've never speedran this game, but I am really good at like just cruising through it. One issue a lot of people have always regarded with Ratchet and Clank 1 is it's kind of like it's not playstyle, I'd say, but like combat's clunky. While it's not as great as like, let's say like the sequels, I still think it like plays phenomenally. You just kind of gotta get used to the fact that it's more platform oriented, so you'll be doing more like relying more on the lock on. Get the rest of these bolts because I won't be coming back here at all. There we go. Oh yeah. Something really cool as well is I actually think 2 is the one that has the most growing pains, because they started working on 2 before they even finished 1, and there was a few things that they realized that they should have implemented in 1, but it was a little too late, so it got retooled into 2, like the strafe running and like the lock, or like being able to lock on yourself and stuff like that.
He's on the radio every week. Other than that,
Because if they had wanted to retool it back into Ratchet 1, they it would have been a lot more like development time and a lot more balance changing.
And poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here.
Also, this is my favorite villain in the series.
Have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming...
Oh yeah, that movie's putrid.
Of course, sacrifices must be made.
That was such a like a shit show of like a remake and a movie.
Snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me and kiss my...
It felt very Minions-y, if that makes sense.
the people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting
I really love the gameplay of the 2016 remake. It genuinely is like feels really good to play. It's probably one of my favorites to actually play.
even if I
but
wanted
like
to,
everything
I
else
can't.
about it just
I'm
kind of a
missing
little
crucial component
stinky.
of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
Also, for the longest time as a kid, I didn't realize that this cutscene
This could
had
be a
Quark
problem.
hiding in the background.
Take care of it.
I never realized that was him.
Whoa, this is great!
Yeah, so the PS4 Ratchet and Clank is a direct remake of this one.
Oh, right.
But it's actually missing a lot more worlds than this one.
The name's Ratchet.
And they also just decided to make them like Mary Sue's, like they're like perfect characters in every way.
Hang on.
It just was not written well.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand.
They made the villains and stuff a little too comedic as well.
Let's just see
Like they don't feel like
what Quark has to say about that.
actually like dangerous.
I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat. You puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now.
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Something as well is the PS4 game is actually missing content because that content is put in the movie, but the movie is missing content because the content was put in the game. You actually have to consume both to get the full story, but even then it has issues because the movie has plot points that should have been brought up in the game where it's like completely like during the same amount of time that the game goes on. So there's just a bunch of issues with it. Alright, let's see if I play as good as I was earlier. I was fucking smoking through the campaign. I swear to God, I'll stream it and I'll like start fumbling instantly. At least the game feels good. It's not like a Duke Nukem issue or level of issue or anything like that. But it is a shame that like the story is kind of just a mess. Something really cool about Ratchet and Clank 1 is it's extremely tight-knit with its bolt dispensing. You'll essentially, if you explore everything in one world, you'll get just enough bolts to either get the weapon in the current world or the next one. There we go. There we go.
Dad, blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this goddamn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing, shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
I do really like the thing I really like about Ratchet 1 is it's very deep rooted in
Just slide down a sewer
like the over capitalization of everything, where like the rest of the series doesn't ever really feel like it tackles anything like it.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Well, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid?
Oh yeah.
M screen!
Eject! Eject!
A classic
See that
Quark.
guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say, I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Yeah.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there.
I always love the fact that you can just see
and hold the
like a
L.
low resolution version of the map out here.
You can also use your
You can also see that there's extra little paths and stuff looking down there too. It's really cool. Like I love the way this game looks. I feel like it will never have like an outdated looking style to it. It's like detailed, but it's simplistic. And it works as like a just like a really good art style for the time and now. Like they just knew what their limits were. That's funny. Welcome in, Grim. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so a lot of the unused content in this game ended up getting repurposed in 2. So, pretty much, because also at the time, they didn't think of doing a, an Insomniac vault. They have a vault introduced in 2 that also covers some of the stuff in 1. Oh shit. There we go. But I always loved the exploration kind of feel to this game compared to the rest of the franchise. The franchise never goes on to have anything as like robust, I'd probably say. Especially with the fact it's way more exploration based and like platformer based than actual like shooter. Yeah. Also, it's very satisfying to hit all these with the bombs. Something cool as well is each level that introduces a new weapon usually is tooled like they pick the best weapon for that world. So like I think it's what the wood forest, like the forest world, you get the flamethrower there, which is like perfect for, oh no, what am I talking about? The desert planet. It's the best spot for the flamethrower, so that's where you get the flamethrower at. Had them mixed up. But yeah, it's impressive how, like, limited the, like, texturing or, like, assets on screen are, but they just hold up. It's just like they knew not to, like, overexert the art style. It's also nice that the fact that the animations and everything are really good. Let's see. I have to leave so soon, but I gotta go. Have a good stream. Yeah, you take care. It's good having you here for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I always love the fact that in this game is like you're like getting all your gear and everything like that. You're slowly building yourself up better and better. It's almost a Metroidvania in a certain way. That I felt like the later games in the franchise just didn't really tackle as well. It would just kind of be like, yep, you already got the jump boots. You already got the jetpack or the jetpack. And you already automatically started off with like a bunch of armor and stuff like that. There we go. The only section in this game I'm not an actual fan of is the oh, fuck, what's the name of it? I had it off the top of my head. It's the gas planet. It's the Blarg's homeworld. I can't remember it right now. That's the only level that I'm not a fan of. I think that's a collective agreement as well. There's just nobody likes that area.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Also, I definitely like
Has this ever happened
oh, that
to
sounds
you?
good. You take care.
Hi, I'm Captain Quark. And
I definitely
believe me,
like
there's
the
nothing worse than
early
staring down
versions
a
of Captain
Blargian
Quark.
snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it,
My
pal.
favorite.
So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Now that you have coordinates to 2 new planets, you can use your ship. Press the
I definitely felt like they didn't really know what to do with Quark in Going Commando. And they just kind of like make him overly silly for my liking. It's like he's funny. It's like he's not a terrible character or anything like that. But he's definitely way different than I was hoping they would take him. Because he's goofy in this, but he's like, you know that he's actually kind of dangerous. I need to do that once I get that first. There we go. I got everything I need here. I'm actually going to skip this one for now and go here first. That way I can get the swing shot and everything like that and get all that in one go. This is always such a cool place. It's very, very detailed, even for like the PS2. Like just a lot of stuff going on. And then you got like the secret if you jump down here. Let me go do that right now. See if I can do it without the jetpack. There we go. I used to come down here and just shoot these ships for extra money a lot. So I used to think that would be like an optimal way. It's so cool looking. It's like they're able to encapsulate so much with so little. This is the type of art style that I wish more platformers would pick up on.
To quickly center the camera, just tap the L1 button.
Despite this being a game that I like love to death, I don't know everything about it. I don't know like all 100% of everything. I've gotten close to like completing everything, but like that was like as a kid with like a walkthrough after a certain extent. But there's definitely things I'll probably miss and stuff like that. I'm not going for like 100% or anything. I know you can go up there for an extra bolt as well, but I don't have the jump pad or the jetpack right now. Normally I'll go the other way to get the swing shot first, but I was feeling like doing it a little bit differently this time. when I was sitting talking with Adzi, getting this set up, I did it that way first.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service. Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait! Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
I do really like how much of an asshole
Using the heli
Ratchet just is in this game.
boxes. Press the R1 button to crouch, then jump.
I know apparently a lot of people didn't like how his character is in 1, especially when they were playtesting, I think it was.
Jump, and then press and hold the X button in the middle.
But I always liked them. It kind of makes it that you have more character to grow into as the series goes. Which is definitely a issue that I think the remake really reared an ugly head at. It's like you just got, if you have a character perfect like right off the bat, then there's no growth for them. There's nothing interesting to them. That shit's so much fun, like breaking all the boxes at once, especially when the game starts to like chug a bit from how many have been like broken open. It's always satisfying. Ah, shit. There we go. It's kind of a little useless area up here, but it's still cool. Get you some extra ammo. Pretty much any time that I wasn't playing Donkey Kong 64 and wanted a platformer, this is the one I always went with. It's always stuck with me. I don't know why. It's really good. It doesn't help that the music's an absolute banger in this game. I think it's the best in the series, and that's saying a lot because the series, like, the music's really good throughout. Like, I think that's consistently one of the best things about the series, is just how good the music is. But it's just so unique because it's like every world has a different theme and has a different version of like genres and shit like that. Hey, you little bastard. There we go. And then there is a secret. I know I completely just passed up that other spot. I don't know what I'm thinking. I literally just played through this. I gotta go back all the way over there for the golden bolt if I want it.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek.
Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Alright, let me first get this extra golden bolt over here. A very easy to miss spot. I don't remember where this thing is. Maybe I can't access it yet.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're
Thickness
strong enough,
course.
fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck.
Also, I'm pretty sure that bounce sound on the spring is the exact same one that Frogger 2 uses
Excuse
for the
me,
bounces.
but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
I think this voice for Ratchet actually came back one other game. I think it was Size Matters. I know people weren't too fan of it. I actually really like the voice. I like both the voices for Ratchet. I think they both do phenomenal jobs in their own way. I definitely wish we could have seen more from this Ratchet, though. So Roadrunner sounds there. Let's see if I can actually do this challenge in one go. I got it easier now that I have the helipad, or the helicopter. Helipack. Oh my god, I'm mixing up my names. Let's see. I did this without the helipack earlier.
These moving
remember this shit used to be so hard as a kid. You'd be sweating. It's like, oh my god! It's like this is a really hard challenge. It's fairly straightforward. It's a fairly like really solid tutorial of just like everything you've learned at this point. Because it's like it's perfect too, because it's like you're about to get the swing shot, which is going to be a crucial key to your platforming mechanic. So you better get used to doing your platforming and jumping and stuff first before you get like the next step.
That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course.
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot. So you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Hey, it's like the only appearance of her in the entire game, right?
Congratulations
They
on
bring her
your
back way more in like the sequels.
Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use...
Hope I didn't actually mean to cancel that out. But for those watching, the green ones, the green spinnies, they're kind of like one way. They'll just zip you right over. Where the yellow ones are what you actually like swing on. And they did a really good job getting it like down like first time too. Like the swing mechanics feel like wonderful in this. What I may do is I may quickly go right back over and collect the gold bolt, because there's a bunch of extra boxes for you to get to. Need some extra ammo too, so I'm gonna buy it. I plan on going through and playing through 2 and 3 as well. I may do... I'm definitely doing a full campaign of this. And I may even do like a new game plus of this as well. So that's why I'm kind of collecting like the gold bolts and stuff. So all you gotta do is fly right up here. I was overthinking this spot earlier. There we go. That is the second gold bolt I think I got this level. Now if I really wanted to, I could just sit up here and snipe these. I'm just gonna do half of that. There we go. Honestly, now that I've done that, instead of like going all the way back to the beginning of the level or something like that, I'll just do this. Oh, you're shitting me. Oh, let's do this. Do this little section. It was like right out the side of the checkpoint. The song always felt a little unsettling. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like so low beat. Also, when bolts fall off the map, they'll automatically teleport to you as well, which is nice. So like now that he dies, he's gonna drop some bolts and it's gonna teleport right up to me. So that's pretty nice. And there we go. It's nice too because these worlds for the most part are very short. There's a lot of worlds and you can get through them very quickly. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Iridia and get my flamethrower, which will be the first weapon I purchase. I also normally like the blaster as well. When I was doing the test playthrough, I got the blaster, but this time I'm going to get the flamethrower.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
And as my example earlier was like this, literally perfect. You get the flamethrower. It even like has enemies that have the flamethrower. So it just shows you how vital they are.
To use the capacitor, hold down the circle button.
Also, as a kid, I never really put two and two together that this was a desert world. Get just these bolts. There we go. I think this is probably my least favorite song in the game. I don't know why, I just don't like it. It's just a little too empty of a song for me, I think. I know it's also what they use when they do the demo reels in the main menu when you take too long. There's also a hidden gold bolt in this final room as well.
Yes!
So we get that. I immediately want to swap right back to this. And then you just jump down here. And there's your extra gold bolt. There we go.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the Invincible rod. Aim the lasers at the
Some of these challenges can get putrid later too. Like I think it's like the second or third time you use that thing, it's like really hard. At least if I recall. Swap back to this. There we go. I also really I love upgrading weapons in the newer games, or pretty much any game that's past the first one. But I do like the fact that I don't have to worry about upgrading anything. I don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta use this weapon this many times to get like a better version of it or stuff like that. I can kind of just enjoy using any weapon I please. Oh shit. Oh, that should have hit him. Man, the music's so good. It's so impressive. I know the one downside is the fact that everything's mono. This is the only game that has it where the soundtrack is actually fully in mono. However, people have done like really good restoration projects of making them not only like stereo, surround sound, stuff like that, but really high quality, like really crispy too. I've actually got a like 4K version of them.
From the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
In the flesh, little dude. I fucking love that name. That name's wild. Fucking Skid McMarks. In the flesh, little dude.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw you, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? How I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Like, yeah, just look how good it, like, the flamethrower just takes everything out. If you were to try to do this with the blaster, like I did the last play test, you just, like, it struggles a lot more. Also, there's a hidden gold bolt over here. All you gotta do is clear out this area, and then take your bomb glove and clear it out. I gotta get used to being able to swap, or having to swap through like that again. This was one of the first platformers I ever played as well. One of the first PS2 games as well. Something I've been working on in the background as well is I've been compiling a full list of everything I've played as a kid. That way I can do either a playthrough or a stream, just a single stream of each game I played through, because I think that would be pretty fun. Where's this last one? There he is. Cutscene time.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Clank Railguard.
I also love how this was like a time in like games and media where everything had 3000 added to it. Pretty sure that's everything. Yeah, except for that. Yeah, I know where that third one is. It just didn't appear.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
That's really funny. I was just thinking about these bots. Damn, this fucking bastard read my mind. Oh my god. I was just sitting here, I was just like, it's like, man, I haven't heard anything about these bots in a bit. And I look over and the bot appears. There we go. I do like that every level essentially has their own, like, cannon fodder as well. They may as well just do the same thing, but they're all differently, like, different characters or, like, models and stuff. Go. It's like even levels like this where it's just essentially just woods and nothing else. You got like all the machinery moving, stuff flying around, like things like actually carrying on like it's an actual lived-in world. Remember, I think this leads to a secret bolt. It also leads to a secret mouse, sand mouse, which is fairly useless since this game didn't really utilize it the best. Or maybe it was just nothing. There's things I remember and I don't remember. I always love the pain sounds they make. Like they're animated so well. Like they all feel like alive, despite them being robots. They're very human. They're very like animated. Like with how many robots this game uses, they could have absolutely cheaped out on like the animation and been like, oh, it's like more robotic because all the robots, but no, they like go like the extra mile and beyond. Which I'm also fine with tanking some of this damage since I just get heals right here. He got me with a melee hit. Also, not sure how long I'll stream for. Maybe I'll try to space out this so I can enjoy playing through as much of it as I can. Because I've been slower doing this than the test playthrough. I love that. His axe just gets stuck there. Go up here. Some of this stuff's breakable. Some extra bolts there. There we go. I was always impressed how, like, the PS2 could handle just these bolts. There could be so many appear on screen and, like, they just, the comparison compared to, like, the N64, where it was, like, very limited on how many sprites could be out or models. And then for, like, this, just to have, like, a shit ton of bolts everywhere, just unbelievably cool. Like, that alone is, like, a good technical prowess of, like, how far between the, like, the PS2 to the PS1 and stuff upgraded. Especially, like, the GameCube from the N64. What is the item in this shop? Oh, Glove of Doom. Yeah, might as well. There's a little speedrunning glitch if you properly time jumping up here. I'm not gonna fully attempt it, so I at least, one, don't waste everyone's time, and two, don't accidentally complete it. I don't think I would, but in the dumb chance I do. There we go. and he like shits himself. I used to get a kick out of it as a kid.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
These little pipes also can be broken, right? I think so. I don't know. Nothing else over here, I don't think. This level always used to trip me up as a kid. I don't know why. I think it's the platforming as Clank. I wasn't just used to the needing to be precise with Clank since he doesn't really have a double jump. I remember falling off the little platform a lot. I just felt like this was one of the more iconic songs for this game. Get on here. I remember also around the time of like first being introduced to this game, I was very big into space. So like the fact that there was a bunch of different like planets and shit like that was always just really cool for me. Ooh. Oh shit. I got an easy solution for that. These little guys were so cool to me as a kid. I always wanted one. They were the one piece of merch of Ratchet and Clank that I always wanted. Was these little goobers. Also, these guys are a little putrid. They can instantly attack you after being hit. They have a very reduced pain state. This is self-destruct, right? I think it is. Very interesting section, because it feels like the least, not polished, but like it feels the least like fitting for the rest of the game. Normally there'd be some sort of like quippy dialogue or something like that.
Just a reminder, this vessel will self-destruct shortly, so you should leave now.
Especially how, like, just how quickly like that whole section ends and everything just blows up. Hey, Scott. Good to see you. Yeah, this is Ratchet and Clank. This is one of my favorite platformers. The series ends up going into more of like a third-person action game, but this first one's closer to like
which will be held here over the next few days.
I'd say more like an action-packed DK64 in mechanic-wise. Kind of think of like the like the movement and stuff of DK64 and the guns with like Metroidvania.
Darligratch, Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that.
But I'm hoping you're doing well today, Scott.
Fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
It's a really awesome game. It's one of my favorites ever. It's in my top 5. Oh, that's good. Is it a long day or is it kind of just like a nice short day?
Need a little help with these enemies? Try a Gadgetron Taunter. Available at any Gadgetron vendor.
Oh. Thankfully, I have off today, so I was like, you know, I think I'll just stream a little bit. But I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I got like a full day. Oh, for sure. I can imagine. There we go. Oh shit, I don't got a weapon. There we go. I was like, why ain't I firing this thing? Ow. But yeah, this game is way more like platformery. It's way more about exploration and like building up your character as you go along. Whereas the games after this focus way more on the combat. There we go, some extra health. Anything else over here? Usually 2 and 3 is people's favorite Ratchet games, but for me it's always the first one. I've always loved the first one a lot. Ah, shit. There we go. I'm gonna swap over to the swing shot. Oh yeah, absolutely. There we go. So with the first one, people really liked the first one, but their issue was the controls are a little clunky. And they're honestly not that bad. There's something that you can easily get adjusted to, because there's no way to lock on in this game. Whereas all the sequel games have the ability to properly lock on. But it does have a very favorable auto aim. Like it'll auto target to enemies fairly well, which is nice. And they even knew that the controls were a little clunky with the fact that the what's it called?
I got some great bargains for you today. Oh, that's a nice one.
That it should have had like a strafe or something like that to kind of help with the weapons. Like you can see right here how well the auto lock on is, or the green is. But by the time they were getting around to getting one finished, they actually started development on 2. So they actually started the sequel to the game because they knew it was going to be so successful before the first one even finished. And instead of retroactively fitting in the strafing and the lock-on stuff from 2, and it would require like a lot more coding and a lot more rebalance to the whole game, they just decided to leave it as is. Yeah. So 2 ends up having a lot more things that 1 didn't have. And people really like 2. People actually prefer 2 the most, I think. But 2 has like the most growing pains. Because of it having all the new mechanics and stuff, it has a lot of things that it kind of lacks in. Hey, Ref, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? There's a lot more negatives to 2 than 1. There's a few areas that are completely rushed. Oh shit. There's a few areas that are just like not fun at all. And some of the weapons, they all level up in the sequel, whereas this one they don't level up at all. But not all the weapons get like an actual good level up. So like the lava spitter in that you get in 2 upgrades to like a, what's it called, like a lava chunk gun or something, and it's not really good. It's actually really bad because it completely changes the stats of it. Oh, it didn't go through. That's a shame. But it's good to have you here. I'm glad you're here anyway. Oh, I fell. Shit. That's death. Oh. But with 2, it's fairly considered like the best one, just due to how many net positives 2 includes. And 3 is one of the few PS2 games that actually had online play. You actually play online with it. So it was being developed both at the same time of a campaign and a multiplayer game, and it has a lot of development crunch to it. So like a good chunk of levels are just multiplayer levels. Oh yeah, this game's like genuinely phenomenal. I love it. Like such a good franchise. These guys are a bit rough. Pick up any extra ammo. Wonder if I can hit them from here. Nah. Problem with these guys is they're very much a skill check, because they can automatically attack after being damaged. There we go. I think like this area opens up or something like that. Somewhere opens. Oh shit, it's not down there. Oops.
I got some great bargains for you today.
But the thing I really like about this game is just the fact that you don't have to worry about the upgrades or anything.
Oh, that's a
you can just play with any weapon that you choose. So like a big problem that some of the Ratchet and Clank games have is it's like, well, one, with every gun upgrading, you don't want to keep wasting your time using a fully upgraded weapon. And then 2 is there is power scaling to weapons in 2 and onwards. So like you'll have your standard blaster be useful in the first like 3 levels, and then after that it's completely useless. Where this, your blaster will be useful throughout the entire game. There we go. Something cool as well that the sequel does too is a little bit of a thank you for supporting the franchise. Is if you bought 2 and have a save of 1 on your memory card, you actually get some of the items from 1. Now they're heavily nerfed compared to what the 2 weapons are, but it is cool that you essentially get like, I think it's like 10 weapons for free, especially early on in the campaign. Oh, I thought I got some. Did that not give me the ammo? I missed all those shots. There we go. I'm honestly fine with getting these guys because what I can do. There we go. And also, if at any time I can just swap into here to get my weapon as well. This boss was definitely a bit of a skill check for a lot of younger players. There's actually a challenge point, I think it's for this boss, if you beat the boss with just the wrench. Oh shit, what am I missing? There we go.
Thought I was a goner this time.
You can kind of see the art style of Spyro the Dragon come out in some of these NPC characters.
A gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer.
Inventor.
I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola, my soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these at cost?
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It definitely gives off like DK64. That's why I think I like it so much. Like I was enamored with this game as a kid. It's kind of in the way like you walk around with your weapons too, kind of like DK. There we go. I think what I may do though is I may start wrapping it up here. That way I can cover the rest of this next stream. So I'm about like I'd say like a quarter of the way through now. Once I go into Blackwater City, and then I get the extra stuff in here, I'd go back and finish Outpost 11, and then do the next world after that. These are all fairly quick to get through, so I want to kind of like pace out my streams too, especially because I get like having a nice little like hour to 2 hours of a stream can actually cover like a good chunk of these worlds. So like when me and Adzi were chatting, I wanted to test this out and I was playing through and I ended up just getting hooked playing like testing it out that I made it all the way up until here. Um only like 50 minutes in. So you can actually like breeze through this if you've played through it like a lot. So I definitely want to space it out that way I can enjoy it as much as I can. So I think what I'll do from here is I will call it here. And maybe I'll try to do some more streams tonight or something like that. I know TH isn't streaming tonight, isn't doing the tournament or anything, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go take a nap, enjoy some of my day off, and then hop back on stream. Tournament's going really well. So for me, I got knocked out on round 1, which I'm kind of happy with. I ended up getting paired up with I got paired up with Zika. And honestly, I'm really happy with who I got paired up with. Zika and me were like very like evenly like skilled to a point that we played it to game 4. All of our matches were very close, and he's genuinely a really cool dude, and we just had a blast the whole time. We kept like we were rooting for each other like the whole time. It'd be like he'd get a good shot off me. I'm like, damn, like good shot, like good shit, man. And we would like send each other like memes back and forth as we're getting like the matches ready. But I did end up getting knocked out. Honestly, it could have been anyone's game, but I'm glad that I got to play against Zika. I wasn't even sad that I lost. I was sad that we didn't make it to game 5, so I didn't get to play him longer. But like genuinely we like had a blast. And I'd definitely be rooting for him. He's really cool. I've really enjoyed getting to know him the last year. But the placement matches were nice. Right now, tomorrow they wrap up the last 3, I think, of stage 1. So I think like Spudman, Scott, and someone else is in the last stage. I can't remember who else is there. I think Captain Lima. I can't remember exactly the other people as well. I think there's like maybe like GoldenEye 53 or something like that. But matches last night turned out really well. Adzi won the shutout bonus, which was whoever gets a 10-0 in a match. And then he won something else, I think. Oh, he won the highest upset with the group staging, which I think he got 25 kills and only like 3 deaths, I think. But I love this. It's been a lot of fun. After this, oh yeah, Merc and Marklin will be tomorrow as well. And then after this we'll go on to stage 2. But I've been trying to get some more videos out regarding like the LTK tutorial stuff. But I ended up helping make a video that compiles all of Axdoomer's stuff regarding the vents in facility. So I've been working on 2 videos at the same time. But once I get all that out, I can start doing more Perfect Dark videos again, which I'm definitely looking forward to. But yeah, I was kind of glad that I got knocked out early on too. That way I could kind of go back into doing more videos and playing other stuff, because I was kind of avoiding playing other games so I didn't get like GoldenEye out of my mind. So I had that muscle memory. But now that I don't gotta worry about that, it's like I get to sit down and stream again. But like major props to Zika. Like he's come a long way. For somebody who didn't really ever play with a controller, and like he kind of just has like one of those third party controllers, like genuinely, like he did phenomenal plays. He had me dumbfounded sometimes the way he got me with like magnum kills and stuff. So like major props to him. I'm glad if I lost to anyone, I lost to Zika. But I do think on this note, I am going to head out now. I appreciate having you stop by. And I'll probably have some more stuff coming out soon. But you have a good rest of your day. And you take care.